Good morning. I woke up thinking about tipping in New York, paying a tip. Especially during the pandemic, it's gotten, I'm going to say, worse, because it seems like everybody wants a tip now. You can't go anywhere. You can't buy ice cream. You can't go to any store without, they have that little touchpad, that little iPad thing, and you give them your card, and then they spin it around and they ask you for a tip. They try to make you, they want you to guilt tip. They suggest 20, 15, and or no tip or whatever, and then you have to spin it around, and then the people can see it. And if you just go to buy a donut, do you need to give a tip? You're online, you're waiting online, and the person is just doing their job. If you're getting a cup of coffee, do you really need to give a tip? At this point, I'm thinking of going back to cash and just paying cash. I mean, maybe because I'm newly retired, I'm thinking this way, but I don't get tips for my job. I mean, everybody in the world now needs a tip. There was a time, going back years ago, when waitresses and waiters, who are now called servers, right? They would get a tip, but their house pay, their regular salary, was less. And it was understood that tipping was a way to make up for that. It was part of what was going on. But now this is expanded to all sorts of other jobs where people, they get their regular salary and they want a tip. I mean, I want a tip too. Why don't you tip the bus driver? Why don't you tip everybody? Or nobody? What do you think? I'm going to go back to paying cash for my coffee.